There's me topan, Guru Mochela Sorato, not Chemboy, Nanjipa, Nayaboy, I mean, Chamandus.
So, in this way, always carry through this 7-line prayer supplication to Guru Pema Sambhava, and not to think that I'm great, I'm powerful, or just thinking about one's own ego. We actually don't have a tiny bit of real qualities. Whatever these qualities or sense of knowledge we have in relation with all these scientific method and technologies of the worldly material, that will never become a cause condition to liberate from the suffering of samsara. And all these material belongings become just condition that which bind ourselves into the samsara. And even it is just obscured whatever the spiritual quality we have. So that is why the inner quality, that which we have as our primordial nature, just to give rise to it, and then we need to do all these supplication prayers and practices to Guru Pema Sambhava. So in the text it is taught that what kind of quality we have within ourselves as a true nature is that the enlightened qualities that whatever Buddha has. So the reason is that we have that potential, the Buddha nature, those quality, and that as a real seed, and through that as we put more effort into these practices, then that way it just kind of arise in form of fruition, and then we could liberate. For instance, like any kind of just fruit seed, and when we just sow, plant, and then just with the condition of all the water, soil, and so forth, and if we take it, take care and nurture, and then it grow into a big tree where we could have great deal of fruits that which we can just utilize. So if there is no seed, then how much conditions, this water and so forth, we may assemble, nothing really happens. So similar like that, within ourselves there is the potential or the Buddha nature, that the quality that what a enlightened Buddha has, that is that a whole complete quality is within ourselves as our nature. So when we obtain enlightenment or Buddhahood, then it is not like that we obtain something new. It is just merely that the qualities what we have in our nature, that which is kind of accomplished or arisen. So similar like there is the sunshine, but still we could not see the actual sun. So similar like that, even though we have the qualities of enlightened Buddha, but because of this obscuration that we could not just see.
They said that so sort of said, Lashing Uncle Nyolan Lasova said, when a timber parton so only, Nanti jail with it.
So for that reason, then to purify the obscuration like the cloud, and for that purpose, then we are doing all this practice to accumulate merit and wisdom and all these daily practices, so that the quality which we have like a sunshine that could be arisen. So that is why don't try to obscure the inner quality by those afflictive emotions. So just all the time one try to maintain the pure view and pure perception, and then the devotion and faith, and that way one try to give rise to one's own true nature. That pure perception, in a way, this our present eye, somehow we see kind of the wrong perception. So the pure perception is that based on the absolute reality or the absolute nature, in accordance with that reality that we could perceive. So not to have too much attachment and grasping within this samsara and samsaric life. Always try to just develop your devotion, and also try to understand that the samsara is essenceless. So in case the primordial quality what we have, when that give rise to it, then all these impure samsaric appearances naturally disappear. So not to have all sorts of doubts or hesitation, because these doubts and hesitations are like a net that one cannot liberate out of it. So in this way, with one's body, speech, mind together, completely devoted to the Guru, who is the condensed nature of all the past, present, future, and then try to abide in the absolute nature, where there is a non-duality of one's mind with the Guru's enlightened mind, without any conceptualizing or without fabricating, and then try to rest in the nature of mind. So that like a certain kind of just wines, that when we fertilize it, and then we put the yeast, and then try to just try to get it just done. So somehow similar like that, the condensed nature of all the Buddha's past, present, future Buddha's enlightened mind, in form of the enlightened Guru's mind, and then that like a yeast that which you apply within your being, and through that, to receive the blessing, and then one should sit in the meditation.
Oh, yeah.